Alright, so this right here is the Newt Kids headphones. And so this actually comes in a lot of different colors, well, like I think like 6 or 7 different colors. And so got this just so I could, if we're going somewhere and my son's playing with like his Fire, kids Fire tablet or whatever, that he could still listen to sound, like listen to the games he's playing or watch a movie without, of course, disturbing, everybody else. So that tablet this is not Bluetooth, so that Fire Kids tablet or whatever does have an auxiliary port, which is why we got this one specifically, because it does have an auxiliary port. And so let's just kind of just begin with the fact that on the cord itself, it's braided, and as you can see right there, like it's braided. It definitely looks really just kind of like pretty high quality. I think it's actually really just like right at the optimal size that I think you would want for something like this with kids. The sound is, it's not a Bose or Sony noise canceling headphone, so you're not, getting like the premier sound, but it is good enough to where like a little kid isn't gonna know, they're not gonna know the difference. They're gonna be, just as like distracted as, if you were to give them some like, really expensive headphones. The nice thing about, looking at this design is that it does fold in. And so really, so if you're trying to make it more compact, well, first of all, it adjusts like this. So you can kind of see it adjusting, and of course you can do it for the other side as well. And then it's pretty stretchable. Like, even if you look at, I can, obviously it's not the best fitting, but I can fit it, and little kid, my 4-year-old can fit into this just fine. And then lastly is just like the ability to just kind of like fold it in and make it more kind of like more compact if you want to throw it in the bag or something, just to kind of keep with you. If this does kind of help you in terms of getting an idea of how big this is the Bose Noise Canceling 700, and so I just kind of want to hold them right next to each other, and so you can kind of be able to see just like the difference, if you will, in terms of like the size. So it is, obviously a little smaller, and so, but yeah, it does the trick. Reasonably priced, so definitely check it out for some kids noise-free